Hello students. In last lecture we have seen the analysis of spring bar and formulation of that one. So now we are taking this problem number 1 on the spring system. So here we are having a spring system having 3 springs attached in series. So K1, K2 and K3 are the stiffnesses which is given. K1 is equal to 100 Newton per mm, K2 is equal to 200 Newton per mm and K3 is equal to 100 Newton per mm. And there are 3 nodes here we are having considered 1, 2 and 4 nodes are there 1, 2, 3 and 4. So at node number 3, a unit node P which is having the magnitude 500 Newton, which is acting in x direction, in rightward direction. So U1 and U4 both are the displacements corresponding to node number 1 and 4 are is equal to 0, because both are having fixed ends, and at fixed ends we consider the deflection or displacement as a 0. So what we have to find global stiffness matrix, then displacement of node 2 and 3, the reaction forces at node number 1 and 4, the force in the spring 2. So now we are considering the element number 1, which is having stiffness K1 is equal to 100 Newton per mm. So that according to the last lecture, what we will get, the K1 is equal to 100 minus 100, 100 minus 100 and 100 Newton per mm. K2 is given as 200 Newton per mm. So that K2 will become 200 minus 200 minus 200 and 200. K3 will be equal to 100 minus 100 minus 100 and 100 Newton per mm. So now we have to consider consist this 3 stiffnesses we have to combine in one global stiffness matrix. So we are having this stiffness matrix in the form of these nodes K1, that is node number 1, element number 1 is corresponds to node number 1 and 2. Then K2 will corresponds to the node number 2 and 3, and K3 correspond to the element number 3 and 4. So there are 100 and 200, that is last element of K1 and first element of K2 both will be added, because those are common for node number 2, and last element of K2, that is 200, and first element of K3, that is 100, that will be also added in the global stiffness matrix, because both are corresponds to node number 3. So as we have studied, we will have the global stiffness matrix which are corresponds to the U1, U2, U3 and U4, that is node number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So by adding or simplifying, we will get this K, that is stiffness, global stiffness matrix, 100 minus 100 0 0, minus 100 300, minus 200 0 0, minus 200 300, minus 100 0 0, minus 100 100. So which is seen as a symmetric matrix. So we and we know that what is symmetric matrix, the elements on upper side of the diagonal elements and lower side of diagonal elements are same. So we will apply the elemental equilibrium equation for the whole system. So it is as shown in given, this is K into U is equal to 4 system. So at node number 1, F1 is considered as a reaction force, F2 is 0, F3 is P, that is 500 Newton, this is given or applied, and F4 is the reaction at node number 4. So we apply the boundary conditions, U1 and U4 is equal to 0, because both are having fixed points, so we'll eliminate first and fourth rows as well as columns. So we'll get the simplified form of the equilibrium equation, that is other two rows and two columns are eliminated as per the elimination rule. So here we are having this matrix K is equal to reduced matrix 300 minus 200 minus 200 300 in second matrix U2 U3 and force matrix 0 and P. So after solving we will get the value of U2 and U3 equal to U1, U2 is equal to 2, U3 is equal to 3 mm. So to find the reaction forces we are considering the first and fourth equation from the assembly of matrices. Okay, without eliminating anything we are considering equation number row 1 and row 4 for calculation purpose, and by putting the values of u2 and u3 we will get the solution for finding the f1 matrix, f1, that is a reaction at the node number 1, so it is equal to minus 100 u2, and we know that u2 is equal to 2, so it is 2 into minus 100 is equal to 200. This is acting in leftward direction because sign is negative. F4 is also minus 100 u3, u3 is equal to 3, so that it will become minus 300, and it is also in